All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome to the second day of Obscurathon 4. I am back, and I am running Sakura, Momoko, Gekijou, Kojikoji. Kojikoji is a kids animation from, I want to say around like late, maybe like early 90s to 2000s. They were still making stuff. I still see Kojikoji memorabilia in certain part, maybe in like gachas and things like that. This is a board game, so everyone take out a bag of chips and your favorite snack as we join along. What's going to happen today? I don't know. This game is even more of a fever dream than the other run that I had done other day, the Mini Moni game. Basically, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a map that we've never done before. So on the current leaderboards, and just there's almost no videos for this game, we did Meruhen Town. And that was just on my own channel. And today we're going to go ahead and do one of the other maps. If there's characters you want to see, if there's something you're interested in, just ask in chat. I'll even give a second if people want to choose the character. So you have a couple teams to choose from. You can choose the little the little girls team, the always combination team, the T friends, and the friendly pair, and then the king team. It doesn't really matter in this game, except to where you tend to visit. So if you're planning to go to certain towns in this game, you want to pick a team based on that map that might be closer or farther away, but you have to loop the maps anyway in this game. You know what? I'm feeling like we should probably play the friendly team today. I'm feeling Obscurathon always has a lot of good viewership and friendly people who want to learn about obscure games. So let's do this. Excuse me. All right, so Meruhen Town, we've already done that. So we're gonna go ahead and do Meruhen Land or all the various communities. So we'll do land today. And time is going to start in just a second here. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, not yet. I have to choose the order. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. So basically the main story of this game is that they're all like kids at a school for some reason. Even the snowman and the bald kid, who's clearly a man. The president of the school is a robot. I guess he's also the teacher too. Kojikoji is not a show that I've really sat down and ever watched. Maybe just a few minutes of research when I first started running this game. Sorry if there's any Kojikoji fans out there, and I've insulted you. But this is definitely, even in the anime, the anime, world, this is kind of a rare underground kind of thing. Actually, this show and a lot of the NHK shows that were only on for a brief period, I would kind of consider them more obscure. Alright, so in this game, you actually roll slots, and depending on what you roll, you can get different kinds of effects. So you can get a bonus slot where you would roll, let's say, you would be able to roll like an additional turn, or you would get additional points. Rolling high or rolling low don't matter in this game. And in fact, rolling too fast can be detrimental. What matters is where you're moving to on the map of this game. You'll see there's plus spaces and there's minus spaces. You want to get a certain amount of points. And there's also card spaces too. Some of the cards can actually be exchanged at other locations on the map. And so, we generally speaking, if we can avoid it, don't want to focus on landing on locations. One, we've never run this one before, so we don't know what cards. Oh, we almost got the triple digits. So, yeah, sometimes when you land on location, they'll give you a small bonus point, but others can give you a huge minus based on the characters you are or what cards you have in your hand. Okay, so this one's just kind of a very common minigame, right? We hit the roll and try and slot all three parts together, and whoever's the closest gets the most points. So now it's going to award based on who's closest, and the Osama team will win with 70 points. 70 points is really small. This minigame doesn't award that many points, which is really good. You have to get a perfect score. We got 10 because we matched 2. Really, really good start. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Manipulating the roulette, by the way, is okay. Not as easy as it sounds. Sometimes the roulette will spin faster or slower. So generally speaking, we're just gonna roll. We were just rolling for when the minigames appear. So another minigame will appear in 3 turns, and it's usually completely random for which one goes. There's the plus points, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. 200. Our goal is to get 3,000, and then we have to land back at the checkpoint where we started. So once we get about 2,000 points, we want to start looping looping in a specific spot of the map. And you see this arrow, so a lot of places will like reconverge. But the better strategy is to do loop on the outer side, which has a lot more minus spaces. But you get a little bit of a checkpoint if you. Oh, this is cheap. Okay. Okay, mini game. So if you get all 3 Kojis, you get a mini game. Usually these are, small little like bonuses. So you would get like 100 extra points before you would move the full amount. By the way, that long neck grandpa, that's an actual mini game that's most likely going to come into play. I've put today's estimate at an hour and 10. Now, I've had games finish of this in shorter time, much shorter time. I've had games take much longer. So, I think it's a safe estimate today. I don't think anything too out of the ordinary is going to happen for this game. Usually at the beginning of the game, they don't really give you too many, unfriendly cards or things like that. It's pretty much just this game is pretty much just entirely luck-based outside of the strategy of where you want to move, the pathing you want to take, and the thing about getting cards in this game is, again, that's also RNG. So the points you receive, the events that happen, there's about 30 to 40 plus different events that can happen on every single event that you receive. There's even a minus bonus that you can receive for if you go to your own house, because everyone's house is actually on, or not quote unquote house, but they're like they're relatable, like they're related location. So for example, the Kings, they might have like a resort would be their location. Or for us, it might be like, you know, M-Mart could be our location. I actually don't know what it is on this map. In the first map in Meadowtown Town, it's actually your house. So you will actually visit your mother. Generally speaking, the spaces that are closer give you more points the later in the game, and the farther spaces will give you more points the first time you land on them. Now, what we really want to do is, one of the teams already has 1,000 points, so we want to be able to sandbag and make sure that they can either win the game, and we'll decide as the game goes on if we want to go for boost percent or win percent. This is the question. This is a happening. So, if everyone saw the mini Moni run, you know how I feel about happening events. So, if we can avoid it at all costs, we will try to avoid those question mark spaces. Alright, this looks like a quiz game. We're gonna take a guess here. Okay. Yeah, for this one, you'd absolutely want to guess right away. The moment it becomes even slightly visible, the AI gets it right. Oh, you only get 2 guesses for this one? I didn't know that. Yep, it won't let me guess. To be fair, I don't even know like half the characters. Teruko, Kapu, Usako, Kameko, Sensei. I don't know who's who in this game. So hopefully they'll press X and end the game a little faster, and that means they'll win because everyone else is already out. Although, why wouldn't you know the snowman is literally on your team, so why wouldn't you be able to guess him, right? It's your partner. You should know who that is. that doesn't make much sense. All right. So now we just gotta wait for the AI. But yeah, I've been running a lot of board game stuff recently, especially because I think they're kind of underlooked at outside of, you know, Mario Party and other stuff. And the star for me was the Demon Slayer board game, the board game video game, which is actually really good game. It's interesting seeing like slot manipulation and AI manipulation in these board games. Most of the time, especially in this one, I'm realizing there's always this weird like rubber band effect where if like one team is winning too much, usually the game kind of does, you know, a Mario Party thing will just give the other CPU an amazing item or card that just basically turns the tables. Alright, one more game until the minigame. So we could loop around here, but we're gonna go the long route. I think we have to get a card. So hopefully it's a good card. Okay. Not bad. A lot of the cards you have to get like 2 of a pair, 3 of a pair. Or you'll have to go to another location and exchange them. They already have 3,000. $200 points, really? Oh. Okay. Snowman, who's that handsome fella? Oh, that's it.
あそこに誰かいるようだ。誰だろう。力が足りない。
To be able to hear the audio in this game. Unfortunately, there's a lot of audio in the background. So this one you have to collect specific items. If you didn't notice already, it's almost impossible to tell where the items are going to spawn. Oh, so there's a mask over here. Should be over here. This should be it. I think I got the points. I don't even know. What? My AI is not helping at all. You don't want to hit those. Oh, my AI hit one. That's what happened. Somebody hit something. We definitely lost that one. Alright, we're gonna sandbag because the Osama team has won this game. That's 2 games they've won. Please have another mini game in 1 turn. 1 or 2 turns would be great. 3 turns. Okay. Yeah, they've almost won the game already. That's amazing. Okay. We might actually be able to be way underestimate for this. Alright, we are officially going to help the other team win. Oh, nice. I didn't see what card we got. There's a O space there, like in the top. I wonder what that does. So, the other difficult part now, right, is that we have to hope that the AI chooses to go to the goal space. For some reason, they'll sandbag when they're slightly ahead. Wow. Another mini game. Okay. Mini game. What's it gonna be? They still get to move 7 spaces though. All right, they're gonna win for sure. I think they're just too far ahead. The only thing everyone could do is if everyone got to the goal before the opposing team, there is a bad lock spot in the goal, so they might get minus points right before they check in. Oh, wow. I'm surprised we even have this many points. There's not many negative spaces in this one. Oh. Yep. That's the safest route, is if you just do the plus spaces, but no, at this, if we even were going to try and win, we'd have to land on all the locations. But now I just want to see if I have any cards that might be able to help them win faster. 1,800 points. I don't know what that card. A lot of these cards I've never seen before. Most in this game are just exchange, so you just have to be able. Like the amount of Japanese in this game. You just have to be able to like read the card really and know where the location is on the map, and you should be able to play it. Although it'd have to be some. You'd have to be pretty hard up for some selection games. So let's see if we have anything to help. Let's go Sampiki. Yeah. We just have character cards. MP, we don't, there's nothing, unfortunately, there's nothing we can really use to help them. It's another small plus. I mean, the path of least resistance, right? Character cards are used for exchanges, and then items. You can. There's MP in this game, but I still don't. I still don't really understand what it's for. Because it's usually MP is used for other cards. So. There is like a friendly rating system. So like you and your partner, if you keep having like bad events, eventually I guess you have a fight, and then you continue to have like bad luck. Exclamation point obscure. The game after this is definitely more exciting. This one is just, I wanted to showcase this because it is on the, so there's an official strategy guide for the Dreamcast, and this game isn't even, there's like a missing picture for this game. Like, you know, it's really, really rare. They didn't have a lot of information for it, and I think it's categorized wrong too. I'm gonna say Daisy. Yeah, okay. I think there's only 3 questions, so if we can figure it out, we'll go faster. I don't know who this is. It looks like me. It looks like one of the characters on my team, but I actually don't know their names. Goda. Okay, no, it's just some random kid in the town. He's just wearing a yukata. The reason why I reached out earlier is I wanted to hear what other really obscure not only just Dreamcast games, but just titles people have discovered through Obscurathon. Obscurathon has a Discord, which, by the way, you should join. They vote every like month or other month about like the games, you know, the rare games of that season or that month, and yeah, I always go through the list and I see some really, really rare ones. Especially like recent Steam releases, because I only got Steam recently. Definitely the community if you're looking for just rare games. Rare and obscure, definitely. 6? I didn't want to move 6, but... Uh-oh. Are they going to move us onto the bad space? Okay. So it's completely random which direction we go. That's interesting. One Piece. Okay. Us choosing the One Piece was the correct choice. Yeah, obscure speedrun clubs. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's definitely a good place to get like a list of games that you wanna speedrun. Some of the games on there, it's usually just 1 or 2 speedrunners. Like for this one, it's just me. Even in the anime speedrun community, I don't think I've even talked about this game because it's literally too obscure. So we have a missed category in there, and you can find out about other anime games. But the reason I do that is because sometimes there might be someone who likes the anime or is excited just about to find out what games are for the series, and every now and then we get someone in there who just has a ton of information on it. We actually just finished up an Anime Speedrun Festival, and we had a panel this year on Astro Boy, Omega Factor. Okay, this is the one I was talking about with the head that stretches out. This is a really, really bizarre one. I actually don't know which one I am. I should be the red one. Yeah. Sometimes they don't want to, like, cooperate. That's right, you have to, like, mash it to move. Wow. They're gonna get a lot of points, yep. 610, okay. Through an OSC submission, yeah. It's a really, I highly recommend it. OSC has a good, I haven't done any like submissions to there. It's mainly because I'm always just busy doing my own research, but like my Steam library, my wish list has increased tenfold. I'm just hoping that the AI decides to go to the goal here. We're kind of stuck on this weird island. 350 points. Wow. What is this undersea adventure? Okay, they might... How many points do you guys have? No, almost enough. If there was some way to give them points, I would. Okay. So they have to loop around again. They're 500 points short of ending this map, but we're very close. For some reason I thought they had way more. This map might just be better in general. The town map has like so many negative spaces, but we've seen that's the first negative outcome we've seen, and they didn't even get like a point reduction. And we're already at 2,000 points. Landing on the checkpoint does have an extra bonus. and we got to exchange one of our cards, which is really good. The card was only worth 50 points, but that's fine. How many points did they have? Oh, they can win. Okay. Alright. We're actually going to finish this extremely underestimate. I don't know. I guess them getting to that underwater location up top got them. They got like 600 points from that as well. Well, this will be the fastest clear of this that's ever been done. Yeah, there's really not much to say. The mini games themselves all control very. You have to mash a lot, and in that one where I was trying to control the weird grandpa head that was like, you know, a snake. Like you had to like mash the controls just to get anything because he doesn't listen to you sometimes. The one where we're walking around trying to pop the bubbles, you know, nothing spawns where it's supposed to. The camera's out of goal. Like everything here is kind of like a wacky game. Nothing fair about it. Nice. Okay, this hopefully time's coming up here. Sub 30 is way faster than expected. Wow. Wow. And that is GG. That is the fastest clear of Sakura, Momoko, Gekijou, Kojikoji that has been recorded. I'm very happy we got to do it Obscurathon. I didn't get to explain that much because this map, they only did one loop. So that it doesn't happen. And I would do another run here, but like I said, I had the estimate at an hour 10 because when I was getting ready for this, I practiced the first stage a couple times, and I had runs that were like just under an hour 9 minutes, hour 8 minutes. My fastest was 48, and that's me on lose percent. Pretty cool. We got to show. There's not like too much deep to this game. Someone could probably dive in and figure out the scrolling for the slots and map out all the cards, but it's going to take a lot of time for each stage. This is world record for live for sure. Yeah, not only is it's the first time it's been run, but not only that, it's sub 30, so it's definitely this is going to stay for a long time. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat this. So this is just luck. You know, we had horrible luck yesterday. Thank you for the GGs. We had horrible luck yesterday with the with all the, you know, the funny stuff that was happening in the games, and I think this is, you know, just making up for it. And actually, the next game that I'm running is likely to be a world record as well, because I was doing some additional routing for Kakuto Tojin, and I found some kind of broken specials. It's a fighting game. That's more my area. I wanted to talk more. I was trying to talk slower and make this more of a casual play, because I wanted to talk more about Anime Speedruns Festival and Obscurathon, but I really meant what I said. OSC is a great place to get a list of games. Everyone there runs, you know, from fan games to PC games to console games. That really is the obscure of the obscure. And then Anime Speedruns has every single anime game in existence. I can assuredly say that myself and the other members have researched for every single console, no matter how obscure. There is a MISC, you know, channel for it. There's some information in the Discord about it. And if it isn't, it's because it's in my personal Discord when I was doing research. So highly recommend it. I'll post the link for both Discords. So give me a second here. So if you're not in Obscurathon, definitely join there. They do the monthly. You can vote on monthly things. I'm not normally participating on that just because I'm always focusing on fighting games, beat 'em ups, and then like the board game, video game stuff. So that's kind of like the three genres that I focus on in those communities that I run. But someone is welcome to submit something on my behalf. That is totally okay. While I'm putting up the link for that, the other thing I would say is that when here's the Discord link. When you look at something that's obscure, don't just look at how hard it is to find. Try and put information out there that's correct, because like the videos for this game, there was a lot of misinformation that was up there. Okay, nice. Someone put the link there. So that's the one for the Obscure channel. Definitely follow. And I'm just going to put the Anime Speedrun Discord, because after this I'm not running any other anime games for this event. If you're curious or you have information on this or any other games, just come join there. The community is awesome. It's not just for speedrunning. It's pretty much for any, if you're just a fan of the anime, if you have screens, if you have old memorabilia, people post in there. We had like I said, we had Anime Speedruns Festival. It's one of the biggest speedrun gaming events. Got 1,500 members in there. It was awesome seeing all the obscure stuff there. But I love Obscurathon because the staff there, they're a little bit, it's not me who decides what games get in. We have a voting, and sometimes even in the anime world, there's just stuff that's too obscure, and that's why I love Obscurathon. I love participating every year. Thank you to the staff, and thank you to everyone for helping me set up and be able to show all this stuff off. Having said that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get set up for my last game, and yeah, stick around. Be back in just a minute here. I'm going to press the power button on the Xbox, and we'll switch over. See you in a few.